The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, was meant to ensure lasting peace after World War I.
The treaty's harsh terms, imposed on a defeated Germany, created deep-seated anger and bitterness among the German people.
This resentment festered, creating fertile ground for extremist ideologies.
They demanded crippling reparations, stripped Germany of significant territory, and imposed severe restrictions on its military capabilities.
The treaty's punitive nature alienated the German population and undermined efforts to reintegrate Germany into the international community.
Adolf Hitler and his followers skillfully exploited the widespread anger over the Treaty of Versailles, using it as a rallying cry to gain popular support and ultimately seize power.
The Treaty of Versailles serves as a stark reminder that peace cannot be built on vengeance and retribution. It highlights the importance of addressing the root causes of conflict and the need for reconciliation and forgiveness in the aftermath of war. The lessons of Versailles continue to resonate today, urging us to seek peaceful solutions to international disputes and to build a more just and equitable world order. The Treaty of Versailles placed the entire blame for World War I on Germany, forcing it to accept sole responsibility for the conflict's devastation.
The treaty's demands for reparations further exacerbated these feelings.
The initial amount, set at £6.6 billion, was later reduced, but remained an enormous burden on the German economy.
The crushing weight of reparations had a devastating impact on the lives of ordinary Germans.
Unemployment soared, and poverty became widespread. The economic chaos and social unrest that ensued created a climate of despair and anger, making it easier for extremist groups to exploit the situation for their own gain.
The Treaty of Versailles' focus on punishment and retribution, embodied in the War Guilt Clause and the crippling reparations, backfired dramatically. Instead of fostering reconciliation and healing, it fueled resentment and instability, creating the conditions for the rise of extremism and ultimately contributing to the outbreak of another world war.
The Treaty of Versailles redrew the map of Europe, redrawing boundaries and creating new nations.
The Rhineland, a strategically important region along the French border, was demilitarized, further weakening Germany's position.
These territorial changes, while intended to weaken Germany and appease the victors, created new tensions and instabilities in the region.
While these new countries were eager to assert their independence, they often lacked the political and economic foundations for stability.
The breakup of the Austro-Hungarian and Ottoman empires led to the creation of several new nation-states in Central and Eastern Europe. Germany's overseas colonies were stripped away and placed under the control of the victorious powers, primarily Britain and France.
The Treaty of Versailles' attempt to reshape the geopolitical landscape had far-reaching consequences, some intended and others unforeseen. While it succeeded in weakening Germany, it also created new sources of tension and instability in Europe and beyond, contributing to the volatile international environment that characterized the interwar period.
From the ashes of war to the seeds of another, the treaty's legacy.
The treaty's harsh terms, particularly the War Guilt Clause and crippling reparations, fueled resentment and instability in Germany, creating an environment where extremist ideologies could flourish.
The rise of Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party can be directly linked to the widespread anger and humiliation felt by many Germans in the aftermath of World War I.
The treaty's failure to address the underlying causes of World War I, such as nationalism, imperialism, and militarism, also contributed to the outbreak of another global conflict.
The lessons of Versailles continue to resonate today, reminding us that peace is not simply the absence of war, but requires ongoing effort, cooperation, and a shared commitment to resolving differences peacefully. Echoes of the past lessons for today's world.
It underscores the need for balance in peace agreements, recognizing that excessive punishment can be counterproductive.
While justice for past wrongs is crucial, so too is creating conditions that prevent future conflict.
The treaty's failure to strike this balance had devastating consequences, reminding us that peace building is a delicate and complex process.
The Treaty of Versailles also highlights the importance of addressing the root causes of conflict, not just the symptoms.
Focusing solely on punishing aggressors without addressing underlying issues like poverty, inequality, or political oppression is unlikely to lead to lasting peace.
Sustainable peace requires a holistic approach that tackles the root causes of conflict and promotes justice and reconciliation. The Treaty of Versailles, a cautionary tale for our times.
It highlights the dangers of pursuing vengeance over reconciliation and the importance of addressing the root causes of conflict.
The treaty's legacy continues to shape our understanding of international relations and provides valuable lessons for navigating the challenges of the 21st century.
The treaty's flaws should not overshadow the immense human cost of World War I or diminish the sacrifices made by millions.
The Treaty of Versailles serves as a cautionary tale for our times, urging us to approach peace-building with wisdom, compassion, and a commitment to creating a more just and peaceful world for all.